Gachagua has threatened to expose more dirt in the government. And of course, he's saying that William Ruto has done. Now, welcome back. If you're doing well, wherever you are. Now, this is Dr. Politica, and my name is Peter Ogutu. And here we decode power and dissect Kenya. So, William Samoei Ruto, the president of Kenya, his gamble on impeaching Rigathi Gachagua has backfired. Yeah, and Ruto, Kenya's political field has erupted into chaos following Rigathi Gachagua's relentless attacks on William Ruto, proving that his impeachment was not the end, but the beginning of a fierce political war. Ruto thought that impeaching Gachagua would mean, eradicating threats in Mount Kenya, would mean Mount Kenya will be left to William Ruto. But now, over the days, this, this narrative, this plan of William Ruto, remaining with Mount Kenya has failed because Gachagua has proven to be the kingpin Mount Kenya. And now what we are seeing is threats, war, chaos. Actually, 2027 will be more dramatic. And it will be an election, the most dramatic election Kenya has ever seen. Because Gashagua's revenge. Why is he giving government clips nice? Gachagua, for 2 years, Gachagua worked with William Ruto. I tell you what, William Ruto, Gachagua claims that William Ruto is stealing money from the government. And Gachagua comes up with proofs. In fact, he even said that William Ruto acquired land in Gong Forest, which he intends to, build a hotel. Now, this shows that Ruto is afraid of, the spy in the government that, of course, is leaking this information regarding Gachagua. Even Gachagua went further and said that Ruto had hired some, assassins to, of course, poison his brain and finish him off in 3 months. You saw these are strong, allegations because we treat them as allegations because they're yet to be confirmed. But of course, in the political arena, this statement will count. Why? Because Mount Kenya region, the vote that is always the backbone of all elections in Mount Kenya, in Kenya. Mount Kenya region will not take this statement from Gachagua lightly. In fact, they will see Ruto as someone who is trying to, destroy or dictate the whole Mount Kenya, who is trying to trash anyone who wants to stand up against him in Mount Kenya. And right now, Gachagua has proven to be the only formidable figure, influential figure, who can actually lock Ruto out of Mount Kenya. And in fact, he has managed to do so because, you see, initially, when Gachagua was the deputy president, when things were okay or well between the two, Ruto used to make countless trips to Mount Kenya. Every Sunday we would see him, in Kirinyaga, Murang'a. But nowadays we are not seeing the same. Why do you think so? Because him as a politician, he knows that things are not okay. The ground is not okay. He knows very well that right now the Kikuyus, the Mount Kenya region, the Merus, they don't have the same love they had for him before the 2022 general election. And that's why I'm saying Ruto's made the biggest mistake in his political life. In fact, Ian Gachagua was saying that Ruto once told him, "You are the worst mistake I picked as my deputy president," which is true. Ruto's worst mistake is he had Gachagua to be his deputy. Why? Because the same Gachagua is now, curtailing his re-election. And the same Gachagua is now proving to be the most formidable opponent. People thought that by taking Raila Odinga, by convincing Raila to join the broad-based government, now he'll be done with within the political figures in Kenya. But now Gachagua has risen up, and day by day is proving to be the most powerful person in Kenya. In fact, um, let us try Ruto impeach Gachagua. Let me remind you, it's because Ruto didn't want Gachagua to be powerful in Mount Kenya. Remember, Gachagua was having these campaigns. He was trying to unite the whole Mount Kenya region. And according to Ruto, he saw it as a threat because he knew very well that if Mount Kenyans unite behind Gachagua, it will be difficult for Ruto to control Gachagua. And of course, it will also be possible for Gachagua to, bargain, to use the Mount Kenya as a bargaining power when dealing with Ruto. That's why you see the guy was impeached. He was impeached all because he was uniting Mount Kenya. No other reasons. That's why you see right now, since Gachagua has, despite him being impeached, Gachagua is still uniting Mount Kenya. In fact, Mount Kenya is more united behind Gachagua. That's why now we are hearing, assassination, poisoning, arrest, because Ruto has this pain that his mission has failed. And there's nothing painful on this earth when you are in power, then you see someone who is trying to, remove you from power, or who is proving to be difficult. Someone who's proving to you that you can't, win against them. And now that's what's happening. Now the impeachment was a mistake. I think if I was Ruto, I would have just let Gachagua finish his first term. Yeah, because impeaching Gachagua meant betraying Gachagua. And this will actually impact Ruto's vote counting in Mount Kenya. This is my opinion, guys. Tell me your opinion. Do you think Ruto made a mistake by impeaching Gachagua? Or do you think Gachagua messed himself up? Tell me in the comment section.